Here comes the airplane. He's coming in right into the hangar. Come on, right into the... Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Thank you, God.
Hello, Mama's home.
Ah, Mommy's home. Not a minute too soon either. Hi, sorry about the mess.
Oh, honey, it's not a problem. Can I take over?
Please.
Hi, baby girl. Hi.
Yeah.
I missed you. Oh, I missed you.
Look, I am sorry. I didn't want you to have to come home to this mess, sweetie, but time just flew by. I didn't...
Sweetheart, I don't mind, and I wouldn't trade that surprise dinner at the office for anything in the world.
Me neither. You are so much better doing that than I am. I can't do that.
No, honey, I'm not. I just have a little more experience. You were gonna be fine. You're gonna get the hang of it.
Yeah, that's my new life goal, actually, to be the best house dad that I can be.
You are a lot more than that, and you know that. Okay.
In any case, I am glad that you are home.
Me too. Honey, whatever happened with Pilar and Martin's vow renewal ceremony?
I don't know. No one seems to know, actually, but I'm going to make a few calls in the morning and see what I can find out.
I feel really bad for Pilar. You know, unfortunately, I'm not surprised, though. Okay. You know, it's Teresa pulling all the strings. Bad things tend to happen to good people.
Shouldn't have barged in on Whitney without any warning, huh?
Still, I've never seen her in such bad shape. I mean, did you see the circles under her eyes?
You couldn't miss him.
I'm worried about her, Teresa.
Me too, Chad. It's like, everything is going haywire with the people we care about, huh?
You mean Ethan?
He walked out on me tonight. My parents' vow renewal ceremony was canceled. My daughter is being raised by my worst enemy. Just don't understand why everything's so messed up, you know? Why? Why? Whatever happened to true love?
Well, don't look at me. I mean, I love Whitney just as much as I ever have. I mean, I'd even settle for a platonic relationship so we can raise Miles together. But she won't even consider it. No, she has to take the most drastic action in the world and join a convent.
That's what I'm talking about. You know, my theory is, Whitney, she's doing all this, Chad, because she loves you as much as you love her.
Yeah, right.
No, I mean it. She can't bear the guilt of being in love with her own brother. Dear God, I am so sorry.
1,000 Hail Marys and Our Fathers won't be enough to atone for the sins that I've committed against you. I am not strong enough to resist temptation. And for that, I must be punished.
Another night. Just take your coat off now. And another heartbreak. Ah, yes. All in a day's work for us witches, Endora. By the way, you can can that googly-eyed act you were trying on with Father Lonigan. Oh, you nearly frightened the living daylights out of Mummy acting like a little angel. With a priest, no less. Anyway, the evening was a huge success, with Pilar's dreams going up in smoke and Miguel's surprise homecoming. Let's see how it's all playing out, shall we? Oh, sweet pea. I don't know who's more shocked. Miguel at finding out that Fox and Kay are engaged, or Fox and Kay learning that Miguel is staying in Harmony.
This isn't just a short visit.
I thought you were only staying a couple of days, Miguel.
That was the idea at first, but I've changed my mind. It's time I stopped thinking about myself and started being a father to my little girl.
But what about Charity?
She obviously doesn't want me to find her. I mean, while I've been out chasing down a woman I can't find, my own daughter has been growing up without me, thinking another man's her father. It hurt like hell to hear Maria call you daddy, but I deserved it. It's time Maria knew who I was. It's time I stepped up to the plate and helped you raise our daughter.
And so it begins. With Miguel back in Harmony, there is no way Kay will marry my son.
I just know the hostage you rescued from Otto's house knows something about Marty. He's got to help us find him.
We just gotta hope he recovers enough to tell us.
Dear God, it's Otto. He's trying to kill him.
Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion for life.
Chris, watch out! Oh no! Did Otto manage to kill him? Stop him! He knows where Marty is. Please don't be dead. Help! Doctor, someone help! What's going on in here? There was a man in here. He tried to smother him with a pillow.
Where is he now?
He went out the window. My husband went after him. Please, you've got to save him.
Out the window? Okay, calm down, calm down.
You don't understand.
Look, you're gonna need to step back while I ascertain his condition.
He can't die. He might know where my son is. Please, you've got to save him.
I warned Kay not to accept Fox's marriage proposal, but would she listen? Oh, no. She's just like you, Indora, a silly little romantic. And I told her that the dark shadow looming over her relationship with Fox must be Miguel, but she wouldn't believe me. So now she's going to have to pay the piper for her defiance. And it's not as if it was just me that she disobeyed. No, it's the boys in the basement that she's got riled up. Now she and Fox will never find happiness, never. I know you want your half-brother Fox to be happy with Kay, but I'm afraid it's not up to you, my little witchlet. No. You can't do anything to help them. Not now.
I get where you're coming from about Maria. I mean, she's an angel. You must have really missed her.
More than I realized.
Even so, everything's just fine here. There's no reason you should give up your search for Charity. You know, the talk around town is that you two are really made for each other.
Yeah, that was the general impression. I just wonder if it was ever true. I mean, if Charity felt anywhere near as strongly about me as I do about her, why is she always vanishing into thin air every time I get close to finding her? You know, I just think it's time for me to take a hint.
You just keep looking at it that way, Miguel. Pretty soon, Kay will be your problem and not my son's.
Hold on, sweetheart. Let me just take my good jacket off. Okay. Oh, honey, you don't have to do that.
I wanted it done before you got home. I hate the fact that you've been at work all day. You have to come home to a mess like this.
I don't mind. I am just so happy to be here. Oh. Oh.
You have to be exhausted.
I'm actually not at all. Being back at work has been so exciting for me, I feel exhilarated. And Collier is just as much of a bona fide workaholic as I am. No sooner do I finish one project, he's got something else. Maybe it's just some sort of test or something for the first day.
Are you sure you're up for all of this?
Honey, I loved it. You know, I love being thrown into the deep end of the pool. You know, it gives me an opportunity to strut my stuff.
Yeah, well, it's good for you.
And he has me working on this big Shanghai acquisition. This is so exciting for me.
Shanghai? A lot of Mr. Collier's business is in the Far East, then?
Yeah, apparently it is. And he told me I may even have to make some trips to China to finalize the deal. What if you and Jane came with me?
To China?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Honey, we don't have the money. That's why not.
I bet it would be fine. You know, we would stay in my hotel room. Jane would fly for free. I bet we could definitely swing a ticket for you.
We could pull it off, maybe. I guess I wouldn't mind being my brilliant wife's escort for a little while.
I would love to have you with me for many reasons. One of which, of course, is to be away from Teresa.
You know, I've got to get back to the studio and relieve the babysitter.
Wait, hold on 1 second. I think you should call her. Tell her you've been held up.
Held up by what? One of your lectures on fate and true love?
Come on. I'm trying to figure out a way for you to get Whitney back.
Why do I get the feeling this isn't a totally selfless gesture on your part? That this has something to do with Ethan?
Well, they're both striking out with the people we love here, Chad, right? I think I just figured out why, too. Because we're trying to get them back on our own. Now, if you help me get Ethan, I help you with Whitney. Chad, we stand a chance.
Look, I'm gonna stop you right there. Not that I don't have a major soft spot for you, but look, our MOs are totally different, okay? I don't go in for your tactics.
Even if it means getting Whitney back? Chad, you saw her, right? Acting really weird. She looks like hell.
She did look skinny. I've never seen her so thin.
And the circles, right? She's obviously not sleeping. It's because she knows that she belongs with you and Miles.
Then why is she so bound and determined to join a convent?
It's the guilt, Chad. The guilt over loving you. It makes her think that this is what she's supposed to do. We gotta stop her before she makes the biggest mistake of her life.
Don't you think I've tried everything I could think of? Teresa, forget it. There's no way you and I are gonna convince her not to become a nun.
How did this happen? How did I become so evil? Bad enough that I fell in love with Chad before we knew we had the same mother, but the mortal sin is that I still love him, and I still want to be with him.
It's not that I want Kay to be miserable. It's what's in the stars for her. And she's never going to be happy with Fox now.
What was that?
Oh my God, the light bulb behind you.
What? I've never seen a light bulb do that. It's just like the champagne glasses downstairs.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get a broom. Just make sure that Maria doesn't go near the glass until I sweep it up, okay?
Yep. Come here, sweetie. Come here. I got her.
This is why I need to stay in harmony. Kay shouldered enough of the burden of single-handedly raising this child.
Kay doesn't look as Maria as any kind of burden.
Still, she's had to work and be a mother, too. It can't be easy on her.
I help out as much as I can.
I'm sure you do, Fox. Like I said, I'm really grateful. But I'm Maria's dad. I mean, what kind of a father would I be if I didn't step up and accept my share of the responsibility for raising this little angel? I can't wait to get to know you better. We got so much lost time to make up for.
I'm sorry, Fox, but it's all for a good cause. And when it's all over, I will find you a wife worthy of you. Anyone is more suitable than Kay Bennett.
Stop now, Anna! You're not gonna get away with it!
Nurse Moepi, stat.
Got it. Does he have a pulse? What's happening? Is he gonna make it? You're gonna have to wait outside. Please don't ask me to leave. I have to ask this man if he knows where my son is.
You know what? Just want to hang up my suit jacket before it gets wrinkled. It's part of that very expensive suit I bought when we were in Paris, feeling all flush with cash. You know, it's really hard to believe there was a time, not even that long ago, where I was that reckless with money. To think about how much money I spent then. Could have gone towards a down payment on a house. Oh my God. Oh, bro.
What? What's wrong?
Honey, I put my jacket on Jane's dirty diaper.
Oh, God. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. That is my
So
fault.
gross.
I know I didn't throw it away. I changed her, and I'm an idiot. I'm sorry.
No. Honey, you know what? It's fine. I'll just take it to the dry cleaner first thing in the morning, okay?
Damn it.
No problem. Listen, there's nothing that could ruin my good mood tonight. Because we are out of Teresa's house, which means we are free from her manipulations, at least for a little while. So, I asked you before, but you didn't tell me. How was she with you at the mansion? Was she her usual awful self or worse?
You know, I'm in way over my head at Crane, and I just was wondering if you could give me some advice on some of this paperwork that I'm
Please,
trying to
please
get
don't
through.
start this
But
again.
I just need a few minutes of your time, please.
Look, it's different than you and Ethan. Okay, we have the whole world, not to mention the laws of the church against us.
Even if you aren't sleeping together?
You know, Whitney thinks that if we're in close proximity, that we're bound to give into temptation. And, she may be right.
Oh. No wonder she's tormented. Yeah. Okay. I got it. I figured it out. Okay, this is what we gotta do. We gotta prove to Whitney that the two of you can be around each other without giving in to those desires.
And how do you figure on doing that?
First, you gotta agree to help me with Ethan.
See, I knew it was gonna cost me big time.
Yeah, you help me. I help you. I mean, you still believe that Ethan and I belong together, right?
You know, it's not that simple, but yeah, I do think you two love each other. And I guess I'm a sucker for good old-fashioned love. But the trouble is, the man's made a commitment to his wife.
Yeah. Okay. If you won't do it for me, how about you do it for the children? Jane and little Ethan deserve Ethan, and Miles deserves Whitney. So tell me, you'll help me get Ethan back? Chad, I know I can help you be with Whitney.
I need to be punished for my sins against God.
Gurgling gargoyles, Endora. I know you're a half-blood, with your father being a mortal and all. I'll never know what possessed me sleeping with Julian Crane. But listen, that is no excuse for you to abuse the gifts given to you by the dark side by leaning towards the good. Do you know how angry that makes the boys in the basement? And not only will they be angry with you, they'll be angry with me. Your poor old mum for spoiling you so. I can't imagine what the punishment will be if you are successful in salvaging Fox and Kay's relationship. And don't you be cheeky. Now, you listen to me, young lady. I may have turned a bit soft in my dotage, but I haven't lost it completely. And I remember how these inhumane humans treated our kind back in the old days. They didn't even bother to distinguish which of us were witches and which of us were merely eccentrics. Anyone who acted just a little bit oddly would be tied up and burned at the stake, or sat in a dunking chair and drowned, or had our tongues cut out, or branded us. Are you listening? Do you get my point? Well, you don't have to be frightened, Endora, because Mummy is a tad upset with you, but I will never let any mortal threaten you with something like that. No. I love you. In spite of your penchant for goodness. As long as you don't grow up wanting to be a Girl Scout. No, I'll never let anyone harm you. Not even the boys downstairs. Yeah, you heard me. Do what you will to me. But if you ever lay a hand on my precious daughter's head, you will know the meaning of hell to pay. You think they know I'm bluffing? Endora, do you see the trouble you're getting us into? Now, please, no more with the good deeds. No more.
That was so weird. I can't believe it just exploded like that.
Well, I've got a new bulb in there. Lamp seems to be fine.
Oh, well, there you all are. So, have you given Miguel your good news? Have you told him about your engagement?
Yes, I heard. I'm very happy for the two of you. So when's the big day?
Well, we actually haven't figured out all the details yet, but hopefully soon.
Great.
Wow. You really are a special young man, Miguel.
How's that?
Well, not every ex would be okay with his old girlfriend's engagement to another man.
It's different between me and Kay.
Oh, right. Well, I know you were in love with Charity, but Kay was certainly... Well, never mind. It's just... Well, you were close, and then there's Maria.
Kay's happiness has always been important to me. It still is.
That's exactly what I mean. Not every young man would be as sanguine with his blessings to someone who was a close friend and letting another man raise his daughter.
Oh, I'm still gonna help Kay raise my daughter, and that's very important to me.
Oh, yeah, of course, right. But there shouldn't be any competition between you and Fox. After all, you're gonna be halfway around the world chasing after Charity. How long do you plan to stay?
That's the thing. I changed my mind. I'm staying in Harmony.
Oh my gosh, you're kidding. Oh, well, I never should have said. Well, still, there shouldn't be any awkwardness between you and Fox. After all, you're both very mature.
That's right. We are.
But what about Charity? I mean, you have invested so much time and energy trying to find her.
Yeah, it's true. But I was just telling Fox and Kay, it's time for me to take the hint. She obviously doesn't want me to find her. Every time I get close, she disappears.
That's so sad.
Yeah, but now that I'm back and I've seen my little girl, It's made me realize what I should be doing with my life. I'm gonna stop running after a woman who clearly doesn't love me and stay close to a cute little girl who does. It's time I settled down where I was needed. It's time I helped Kay raise her daughter.
You poor thing. I am so sorry. Please, God, don't let this man die before I find out who he is and what he knows about Marty. What's happening? Is he gonna be all right?
I can't answer that, but we were able to stabilize his vital signs, at least for the moment.
What about
His prognosis? It's too early to say. Right now, I need to know if you got a good look at the man who tried to smother him.
Yes, I did. My husband and I recognized him. His name is Otto Kraus.
Nurse, you'll notify security about the breach?
I'll call right away.
Good. I'm gonna need you to stick around in case they have any questions. They'll need a description of the assailant.
I'm not going anywhere.
What about your husband?
Well, hopefully he caught Otto by now. How soon can I talk to him?
It'll be a while yet. As you can see, he's still not awake.
But I need to ask him about my son. If Otto isn't caught, this man is the only person alive who knows where he is. Please, I won't keep him long.
You're not going to be able to keep him long. He needs his rest.
You don't understand. My son was kidnapped. I haven't seen him. I have no idea if he's all right.
I'm so sorry, but you're still going to have to wait. That patient in there has endured enough. He cannot be disturbed. You're going to have to wait out here until he wakes on his own. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good.
Stop, Otto! Stop! There's nowhere left to run! Where is he? Where's my wife's little boy?
You're wasting your time, Mr. Booth.
I asked you a question, damn it. We know you had him at your house.
So what if I did? That doesn't mean I know where he is now.
But you do, don't you? Tell me where he is!
And why would I do that? After all the effort put into hiding him?
And you admit it. You know where he is.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You're a liar, man. How can you do that to an innocent woman who's never done you any harm? How do you justify being the tool of that sick and vengeful father of hers? Have you no mercy at all?
If I were you, I'd be much more concerned about what your wife is doing right now back at the hospital.
What are you talking about?
So many questions, Mr. Booth. So little time for answers. You should have let me kill that fellow back in his hospital bed. You'll regret that you saved his life. What? Go back to the hospital. See for yourself.
Not be a stalling, Kraus. I want some answers now.
Oh, she's sound asleep.
She is so beautiful. Come here. I'm such a lucky guy.
Yes, you are. Jane is a beautiful, beautiful girl.
And I have you. You are something else, you know that? I mean, I don't know what the heck I did to deserve you.
Hey, don't ever say that, because the only thing I have ever wanted is to be your wife. You've made me the happiest woman in the world. And I want you to make love to me.
Oh, gladly. Who the heck could that be at this hour?
No.
Ethan, man, you in there?
That sounds like Chad.
Okay, it's really late for him to stop by. It must be important. Let him in.
Hey, man, what's up?
Look, I know it's late and I wouldn't bother you at this hour, but it's urgent.
Things are definitely looking up now that I got Chad on my side. He's gonna help me get Ethan back, and I am going to help him be with Whitney.
heartily sorry for having offended thee. If it takes me the rest of my life, I will rid myself of these grievous impurities. I will become a better person, a servant worthy of your forgiveness and your blessings.
Well, how about a little leftover rice pudding, my little demonette? No? Well, a licorice stick? I know you like those. How about a lime lolly, then? Well, enough with the bribery. I think it's time that you learned that even darling little witches don't get their way. Don't you sulk, Dora, or your face might freeze like that. I think it's time for a small dose of reality. Now, I understand that you love Fox, your half-brother, and you want him to be happy. And I have nothing personal against him. He's not half bad for a mortal. But he is not one of us. And unfortunately, he's fallen very hard for Kay, who is of our ilk, like it or not. So, the point is, if Fox and Kay attain their stomach-turning dreams of happiness together, it will free Miguel, so he will be able to resume his search for sickly sweet Charity. And you know what that means, don't you? The union between Miguel and Charity will not bode well for us or what we stand for. And it could cause an intense war between good and evil that will leave no one on either side standing, including us. So let's be pragmatic here. If Miguel decides he wants to stay with Kay and not Charity, don't get in his way. Because in the long run, that will be the best for us.
Okay, look. I know I'll never be able to make up for all the time I wasn't here for you and Maria. I've been selfish and foolish, but no more. From now on, I'll be here for you and our little girl. I promise. No more running out on you for any reason, okay?
Miguel, stop. We shouldn't be doing this. I mean, I love Fox, and he loves me, and we're gonna be married.
You're not married yet.
I know, but... God, that feels good.
I'm just getting started.
Miguel, stop. Fox won't like this.
Because you'd rather be with me than him?
It's not what I meant. Oh. Stop. Fox, he's gonna be really mad. Miguel. Fox. Miguel.
It was only a dream. It didn't mean anything.
I don't care what the nurse says. If Chris doesn't catch Otto, that man is my only link to Marty. And I won't keep him long. Just long enough to find out where my son is. You're a total stranger. Yet every time I'm close to you, I feel a connection. You must know something about Marty. That must be why. I'm so sorry. I know you've been to hell and back, but I need to ask you a question. It's very important. It's about my son. He's missing. He was kidnapped. His name is Marty. I don't even know if you can hear me through all those bandages.
How am I gonna tell Sharon that the one person who could lead us back to Marty has gone off a cliff? I just hope Otto didn't succeed in killing the guy we rescued. Maybe he does know something. And why would Otto gloat about the guy he was trying to kill? And why would he tell me that I should have let the stranger die? I guess I'll never know.
As soon as you tell me what I need to know about my son, I'll put your bandages back on and be out of your hair. It can't be.
I decided to give up my search for Charity. I'm gonna stay right here in Harmony.
Your entire world is about to come crashing down around your ears.
Luis is alive!